And normally this wouldn't be a big deal if I was somebody that just had money like that, but I'm not. So I'm not loaded by any means. I grew up very humble beginnings. I got kicked out at 16, had to figure it out. And I now have a family of 4 that I do everything I can to take care of. We lived in a small 650 square foot duplex for years and an apartment that small for years to get by financially because we just don't have it like that. I'm doing pretty well for our like my family now because I have really grinded and busted and made it. And so we're doing pretty good now. We got a house and everything, but I didn't have all of that before. So yeah, you could see that having those bikes, those were dream bikes. I've always had really cheap bikes. The newest bike I ever had, besides a Ninja 250 when I was 19, because I financed one when I probably shouldn't have, was a 2017 Yamaha R3 in 2018 that I got on a deal that was wrecked from a buy here, pay here place. Other than for that, the biggest bikes and the nicest, I mean, I had a CB750 that we built from a frame, but everything has been a cheap vehicle that I had to find my way to and then my R1. My R1 has been the nicest, biggest, most valuable bike that I've ever had, which is nothing crazy. So of course my 2004 ZX10 is right up close to that value. So that was like me giving up basically one of the best bikes I've ever had in my life. And I know that I got it on a deal and I'm not out as much. I had maybe $600 worth of work done to it and I had $1,500 invested into that, but that was still a big loss. And so you can imagine, I'm very frustrated with that. That's what you'll learn in society. Can't trust people. So if you ever wondered what it's like, don't trust people. Don't assume that they have your best interest in heart. Don't assume that they have good character because you never know who you're dealing with and you will not end up on the positive side of it. Learn from my mistakes. And if you work for something, hang on to it and don't assume that somebody else wouldn't take it from you if given the opportunity. Because even people that sit there and have a pity story about how they've had a hard life and they're trying to work their way up from it will sit there and shit on you. This guy is trying to start a business. He wants to be a mobile mechanic and wants people to trust their vehicles with them. And I can state right off the bat, I would not trust him to change a tire on any vehicle of mine. And if I see him post on any of the local Facebook groups, because this area is not a big area and people know people, and if I see that he's getting ready to do a deal with somebody to work on somebody's stuff, I'm absolutely going to step in and be like, hey, if you let him touch your things will start going missing, and I will share this whole story with them. That is the story of my ZX10. 2025 was a really good year for me. I've accomplished a lot, more than I could ever possibly dream of. But I had the biggest loss as far as someone stealing from me in 2025 as well. And it was my fault.